Mhm. Yes, honey. It's the he, she, the queen, honey. I'm not one of your favorite fairies, and I'm not trying to be, bitch. Y'all, come in, have a seat, and let's talk. Before I get into my topic, girl, y'all just gonna have to look. It's just, it feels so good out here. Oh my me, oh my me, honey. Yes, indeed. You gotta do shake it up, whatever. Because I do my own hair. Um, if you want to know why, you can have to go to one of my videos about being black and queer in the barbershop. It's a lot. It's a lot, girl. But yeah, in these times, was definitely us black homosexuals, girl. We may have to do our own hair again under this administration, to be honest. But hey, but yeah, I want y'all to come in, um, state where you're from, and stuff like that. And definitely subscribe. Share the live. You might not stay, but somebody else might. Just get in the comments. Let's do this. Let's do this. Because, girl, how are homosexuals the problem? How are we the problem? What are we doing? How is our existence affecting the straights? Because it's always the straights that are obsessed with us. Like, girl, y'all be worried about gay sex more than gay people. But let me wait till I dig real deep into this shit, girl. Oh, my neighbors, my crush is about to walk through the girl. It's fine, yes, he's so fine. Oh my goodness. Oh, but yeah, I got this on, honey, because I went for a walk. I used to be, I make sure I stay active because you never know when I have to drag a bitch or, we might have to get some running because, other countries shooting missiles or whatever. You just gotta stay ahead of the game. You gotta make sure you active. You don't want to just sit and just be to the point where you can't get up. You just need a walker to get up and stuff like that. And no shade to the ones that do. I'm just saying, girl, if you're willing and you're able to get up off your ass and go for a walk, do so. Go sweat a little bit. Go outside and experience how beautiful it is, bitch. On the outside, make sure you stay active because under this administration, bitch, all us gonna get got. But y'all get in here, tap the screen, tap it up. It's free. Um, this. I'm just making sure people come in, feel welcome. Everybody is welcome, even the trolls, because y'all know how y'all love to, come in, try to drag a bitch, but y'all can't. Y'all can't. Y'all can never. But yes, indeed, come up in here, state where y'all from. I'm from retired ass Mississippi, and I keep telling people. Just drive through. If you come into Mississippi trying to experience, bitch, just drive through. Don't stop, cause soon as your tire blow out, it's over. It's over, bitch. I'm warning y'all. I'm warning y'all. Now, if you decide you want to move to Mississippi and get some land and stuff, wait till your life is over. Wait till you done had your fun, bitch. Sold your royal oats and all that bullshit, and then move to Mississippi. Get you some land, bitch, and have your little garden like Jody Mama, and you'll be all right. Hey, what's up? What's up? Yes, Haley, Lay. My woman said, is it Lay? Um, yes, everything okay. Everything is all right. Well, except my topic, besides my topic. But I just want to make sure everybody is welcome. I want y'all to tap up the screen, state where you're from, and stuff like that. Come in the building. Come in the building. Share the live. You might not stay, but somebody else might, because we got some things to talk about. We got some major things to talk about. So tap it up. Y'all gonna have to tap it up, get in the comments. That'll make more people come in because I want to address this. It ain't no way around it. It ain't no way around it. Cause homosexuality is immoral, but child marriage ain't. Homosexuality is immoral, but child marriage ain't. Really, really, we are addressing child marriage. Cause I told these hoes I was gonna come back and address it. They thought I was playing. Y'all, we so busy talking about homosexuality and transgenders and all this type of stuff. Y'all know how y'all went down to the polls and voted for Trump, girl, because of the drag queens is harming the children when there is no evidence proving, no documentation, credible evidence or documentation proving that to be true. But you know who is harming your children? Do y'all know who is harming the children? Family members, relatives, teachers, bus drivers, politicians, MAGA, the dude down the street that is straight presenting. Those the ones that are harming your kids. Because every time I be like, where's the evidence proving that drag queens are harming the children? Because the children, drag queens are pretty much lip syncing clowns. Because children love colors. What's wrong with drag queens reading to your children? Hell, at that point, they need to be reading their damn stuff. Because in this day, they can't even write in cursive. Not just the kids, y'all know who I'm talking about. Kids from that is in school, bitch. Y'all should already know it shouldn't be. Don't come in here being dense. I'm just saying, hey, what's up? What's up, y'all? Tap the screen, tap it up, honey. We're gonna address child marriage. Cause y'all know it's still legal in 33 states, right? 33 states it's legal. Child marriage is legal. Y'all so concerned about homosexuality, y'all ain't even addressing the pedophilia. Every time y'all get mad at a homosexual, y'all call us pedophiles. No, babe, it's not the same. And Google is free. Pedophilia is they are predators. They still they're innocent. Those the ones y'all need to worry about. Ain't nobody addressing pedophilia. And every time I talk about pedophilia, people run. I guess y'all the pedophiles. Cause y'all be bumping R. Kelly, want to separate the artist from the still up and let a free Bill Cosby with his old tired ass. Trey Songz beat the bitch left and right. I'm pretty sure he won like girl allegedly. But anyway, bitch, y'all don't want to address the pedophilia. It's legal. Child marriage is legal in 33 states. But y'all so busy talking about homosexuality. I mean, where's the comment? Like, where's the comments about it? Where's the outrage? Where's the outrage? And y'all keep talking about trans women. Are the main thing that got y'all was homosexuality and trans women. The trans women are a threat. There is no evidence that trans women are a threat. I get transphobia too. Look at me, bitch. I'm a bad bitch. I take that as a compliment, honestly. But bitch, y'all allow that to happen. We don't want trans women in y'all restroom, in our restrooms, bitch. Too late. How long y'all just think trans women just now existed? And then y'all so worried about trans women coming into female bathrooms. What about intersex, formerly known as hermaphrodites? What about them? And there's so many variations of intersex. You may be one too. It's just as common as red hair. But y'all know how y'all do. Oh, if you got a penis, you're a boy. If you got a vagina, you're a girl. But what is about everything that's in between? Y'all ain't never think about that. And some of y'all so strong faced, y'all gonna be claimed as trans. And it's all right. You got your daddy bone structure, and that's okay. That's all right. But y'all so focused on homosexuality and trans people that y'all allowed us to be here. And now it's affecting you because my existence doesn't affect you at all. Me existing, me walking around does not affect you. Y'all still talking about protect the kids, but what protect the kids when it's the pedophiles? Those are the literal If pedophilia was a person, it is, bitch. Where's the comments? Where y'all at, huh? My trying to be the pedo man. Exactly. He ain't a Christian, but y'all Christians is so for him. He definitely he said out his own mouth, "I'm not a Christian," but let's get the trans out of here. But trans people are not a threat. There is no evidence. Every time, even something simple as a trans woman posted, because y'all know y'all don't know about trans men. Y'all just think it's trans women. Trans men exist too. But I digress, girl. So y'all see a trans woman posting, definitely a black trans woman, because y'all black trans women, just like black homosexuals, get blamed for what white people do, regardless. Because white people, regardless of their sexuality, they're gonna grab that white card, just like Caitlyn Jenner. Like they're gonna put the sexuality down, and I'm white before anything. That's not surprising, bitch. It just is what it is, the whole picture. But a trans woman, a black trans woman at that, can't even post a picture. And y'all be like, that's the man. No, she's not. She's not male presenting at all. And if she is, why ain't you messaging her? Get her to be your man. Oh no, I want to be with a real man. Ain't no fake people out here. Unless you talking about them being a messy ass bitch, a two faced ass bitch, the character wise. But ain't no fake people walking around, bitch. No, bitch. But yeah, where is the to the threat is men. A lot of them. So is women, because women could be pedophiles too. Okay, we got married at 16 and 14. I don't care. Still them babies. 16, 14 is babies, honey. That is babies. May I add something? Yes. Like what you like, but changing your identity is absolutely insane. No, it's not. It's not insane. Cause before colonialization, um definitely in Africa and stuff like Africa, diaspora and stuff like that, um, we were seen as spiritual leaders, shaman, um, third genders to be exact, because we embrace masculine and feminine energy and stuff like that. Um, there's so many genders, y'all know how y'all love to be like there's two sexes, but not there's not really two primary sexes, you know. They don't it's if debated whether intersex is a third sex or not. So, gender, there's so many different genders. There's more than two genders, and y'all be so focused on straight and gay. There's so many different, so many different sexualities. And y'all don't even know. That's why I be telling people Google is free. You don't gotta listen to me. Just go on Google and ask these questions too. But I mean, I don't mind answering, and let you know what I know. And if I don't know, I'm gonna refer you to Google. Not necessarily Wikipedia, honey, but to educate y'all and stuff like that. And it's fine. Who we really are is androgynous. Hey, everybody have their own energies and stuff like that. But when people say because I know y'all a lot of homo homophobic people love to say, and some homosexuals, I say that too because of the self hate. It's self hate due to religion. But girl, we'll get to that later because that's a whole other live in itself. But well, I got time. Anyway, homophobes love to say that you're unnatural, but no, nature allow us to exist. There's over 1,500 other species that are homosexual. There are, for example, trees that are homosexual. Trees can change sexes. For as the sea creatures, hell, seahorse, bitch, the male carry the babies and stuff like that, so on and so forth. Homosexuality exists in other species, and homophobia only exists in one. Homo sapiens. I know how y'all love to be like, "Huh, yeah, no homo. Yes, homo. You are a homo. You are a homo sapien, bitch. Get over it. That's facts. But it is what it is, girl. We exist in nature. If that wasn't the case, we would not. exist. If it was unnatural, why did Mother Nature allow us to exist, babe? But yes, we're living under white man's fear. Like before colonialization, this was nothing to them. We were seen as just like how y'all gravitate to queer people. Y'all been doing that since the beginning of time. Been doing it. It ain't nothing new. There's nothing new. But shame comes when their religion come into play. But let's get back to the pedophilia. Do you think that being lesbians is something should be normalized? Of course, because my class makes fun of me for being bisexual. I hate that. I hate that you're going through that. Yes, lesbianism, I say lesbianism should be normal. Um, I would say it's more acceptable to be a lesbian than a gay man. But at the same time, I see what y'all go through as well because for men, especially if you are a stud, a lot of them have predatory back to that comment saying that men the threat is men. Statistics don't lie. And unfortunately, that is something that definitely always needs to be addressed. How men make people feel unsafe in that regard, especially being predatory. Seeing a stud walk by with her fiance, girlfriend, or what have you, he's gonna get jealous if he's not secure in his manhood. And a lot of times, followers, they're gonna follow the wrong person, the wrong man that they feel they could get away with shit. But other than that, like being predatory, like seeing you walk by, first off, they're gonna be jealous and be like, oh, all you need is some dick. All you need is some, good sex from a man, and I have you wearing dresses and so on and so forth. And the only reason, the main reason why lesbianism, is accepted by men is because a lot of times that's their fantasy. A lot of men that think like Boosie want a red bone kissing in the back seat, but still be against lesbianism only if it is not catering to them. They fetish y'all, um, because at the same it's a double standard. Because just like they're having a threesome on, they're gonna consider it a gang bang. Men gonna consider it a gang bang. Their wildest fantasy. If you notice, open relationship is a lot of time the woman be like, okay, that she gives in to the man because he can't stop cheating. Now, see if a female did that, if she did that, um, just for instance, if she wanted to invite his best friend, he's gonna be totally against it. A lot of y'all in open forced into being in open relationships and forced bisexuality to because that man won't stop cheating. But at the same time, that's still something you have to hear and move on from that man. Stop putting that man at the center. But I just had to say that because I feel like somebody need it. But yes, it's more acceptable. I'm not saying that um, it's it's tolerated more so than because it's a double standard too when it comes to homosexuality, especially with gay men and lesbians. It's more acceptable to be a lesbian than it is to be a gay man. And due to patriarchy, white patriarchy to say the least. Y'all tap it up, share the live. You might not say, but somebody else might. If you have any questions, just ask. No one can truly define unnatural to me. What exists that is not unnatural. To me, what exists that is not unnatural, that not natural. Okay, I need overwhelmed. Do you mind? Oh no, I don't mind. Y'all just tap up the screen though. Tap it up some more before you leave, honey. I would definitely appreciate that. But back to pedophilia, like it's not addressed enough. If you look up the statistics, who really the ones that really be doing this shit, girl. And it's nothing funny about it. It's very, very sad that this is stuff that we're still discussing. Like, how is it not immoral? And it shouldn't be acceptable under any circumstances to me to be marrying or having children marry each other. Hell, children shouldn't even really be having sex. You know what I mean? I know I have my list stuff going on, but yeah, because we're not. It's crazy. Y'all know how y'all love to be like we're groomers. The main ones that be grooming is straight presenting people. Oh, you see 2, 3-year-olds, the boy, they about the same age. Y'all gonna be like, oh, they cute. You got a little girlfriend. Oh, he gonna be a heartbreaker. Y'all be grooming. Y'all be grooming. Let's really talk about it since we're here. And tap up the screen because we talking right now. Tap it up, tap it up, tap it up. Hey, what's up? I'm gay. Love is love. Yes, period. So hit that subscribe button because I need some more queers in the building. I need some more gay people in the building. We need some more. The world can't get enough of us. Cause I really do. I really want other queer people. This is what I be making the content for. I be wondering why the algorithm ain't sending more queer folks to my lives. Like, what's up? But yes, definitely hit that subscribe button, honey, because it's so much. It's so much to talk about, and I've talked about so much to begin with, involving queer people. So check that out. But yes, straight people are more so inclined to, which is insane, to be grooming the children. You could be anything but straight. I mean, you could be anything but gay. Well, for me, don't sound to say straight, bitch. Straight. You could be. It would be funny if that was true. You could be anything but straight. Don't bring that straight shit over here. But anyway, it's getting now. But anyway, girl, you could be anything but gay. Like you could be a pimp. You could be a thug. You could be a thief. You could be a murderer. You could be a rapist. You could be a pedo. Of course, y'all let one in that White House, and y'all ain't see the Epstein files. It's not really no outrage about that. This black gay man, and it usually take us and black women to get shit started. He was in the airport having a valid crash out talking about the Epstein files. And people was looking at him like he was crazy. Some people was laughing. Some people was agreeing. But it wasn't enough outrage. Y'all so be screaming, jumping out your window, breaking y'all necks to scream, homosexual, you can't keep my children away from that. But not from pedophilia. I be seeing videos on Facebook, on all like social media, of grown women allowing a little boy to grab her ass cheeks. Yeah, but oh, that's so cute. Or shaking their ass in front of a little baby, a little boy. Anything to make him not even think or even to look at. And that's not immoral. That's acceptable. That's okay. But we're insane. We're too much. Don't keep your children around us. What? What? So back to it. Homosexuality is immoral, but child marriage is not. So it's okay. 33 states legally support that. Only 17 states banned it. No restriction. Wow. 33 other states support that. I'm not seeing enough comments. I don't see enough outrage in these comments. Oh, why? Because I'm a homosexual? Y'all gonna have to get over that, babe. And then my homosexual, it has nothing to do with you. Who I sleep with, bedroom has nothing to do with you. That's weird. Why are you worrying about who I sleep with? If it's not no child, then I don't see the problem. Oh, because of your religion? Y'all gotta have to come out of that, especially the black people. Come the hell out of that. Come the hell out of it, because it ain't serve us a damn bit. Y'all up here waiting for a white savior or waiting for Jesus, baby. Hell, the letter J didn't even exist when Jesus roamed the earth. How sure are y'all that he really even existed? And besides that, bitch, if he couldn't save our ancestors from 400 years plus of enslavement, then what makes you think I'm gonna believe that he could save us from eternal damnation? He couldn't save and get himself off the damn cross. So what the hell could he do for you? I'm just saying, stop the bullshit. Stop it. Stop it. We've been living hell. Y'all talking about going to hell, bitch. My life more so has been hell because of y'all religious beliefs. And it's only beliefs because y'all don't know for a fact if anything you say to us is true, is a fact or not. Y'all don't know. Y'all totally get just let your critical thinking just go down the fucking drain, bitch. Y'all don't even really be hearing yourself and y'all think, especially Adam and Eve, came from his rib. That's not a rib's function. There is no eggs in a rib. Ribs protects the organs, bitch. I had to tell a whole female this. It's crazy. I know more about your body than you do. I'm just saying, we was gonna get here because it's so much like immorality, but the focus is on homosexuality and trans people, and y'all forget for some reason y'all try to make it so okay because y'all be dehumanizers, but definitely trans women by calling them it's. If I wanted to be a dog or a cat, bitch, come on now. At the end of the day, a trans person is a human. As much as y'all try to dehumanize, they are human. Y'all try to dehumanize them by calling them it's, transformers, and this and that to make it okay for when they get murdered. Oh, well, they shouldn't have been tricking nobody. In this day and age, ain't nobody tricking no damn body. Everything they say, if there wasn't no demand for them, they wouldn't be existing. Just like with me being gay, babe. You can believe all you want. The only reason they are a threat is because they are competition to women. Females are competitive as fuck when it comes to because y'all censor men most generally. Censor men. Stop censoring men. Men are the problem. Men ain't shit. But y'all willing to kill each other over a man. I kill you, my bitch flirt with my man. For what, bitch? What? You know how crazy you sound? Say heaven and hell is a curse, man. No wire curse. It's just white man for religion is white man for honey. You know, all this shit. And then what you they don't understand, they seek, kill, and destroy. I'm just being honest. Seek, kill, and destroy. When a white man throw attention because you heard the word no, because a lot of just innately, white people believe that y'all own everything. Ownership, y'all just see people as motherfucking property, this and that, type shit. Because I ain't really too much trying to get into that part. But anyway, hold on. Y'all tap it up. Tap the screen. Tap it up. It's okay. Share the live. You might not stay, but somebody else might. And definitely subscribe, honey, because this ain't it. Girl, I've been causing chaos for a very long time. But not just that, like talking about the hard truth, like talk about things that are uncomfortable. Because if we don't, we gonna continue to be here, and we should have never been here. But yeah, like that's definitely not no way to bring people into the church. You gonna go to hell or Jesus love you. I bet you don't know that. And then telling people, God told me to tell God ain't told you to tell me shit. I'm insane because of my different genders, but you're not insane because you believe that boy told you to tell me something. Why he had to go through you to tell me anything? Who the fuck are you? Because a lot of times y'all be trying to play Jesus so bad, but y'all are not Christ like. He don't have to go through you to get to me. He can't talk to me. Why you had to go through your ass? And if y'all feel like y'all are so y'all telling me what God is and that's and that. Well, how about y'all send y'all begotten son to die for us and see where we go? See what happens, bitch. That's why I be telling all the motherfucking Christians, the religious fanatics, all the fundamentalists, all y'all bitch. I be telling y'all, since y'all are so, y'all put y'all place in being on, as God, girl, telling me what God, send y'all only begotten son, bitch, to die for us, and let's see what happens. Nobody has done it that yet. They still fear because that's all they got. But control. That's control. And then I keep saying, y'all keep y'all keep coming at homosexuals as being immoral, but then y'all saying that y'all they be reading that King James version of the Bible. Bitch, King James was bisexual. King James was bisexual. Huh? Y'all can't hear me? So y'all can't get away from us. I'm just saying, bitch, I love to read and I love to research. Bitch, there's still so much to learn because I'm a Sagittarius. I love to learn. I love to be enlightened. We are enlightened people, bitch. And, people really don't like us. We love to search for the truth and stuff like that. And we are blunt as fuck. If you want the truth, don't act. If you don't want no truth, don't ask no Sagittarius nothing. I'm not here to make you feel better. I'm not here to tell you, I'm not here to do none of that. Hey, what's up? Yes, they comprehend the one that doesn't follow that down. Exactly. And I'm not telling people not to believe in God, to worship, to do none of that. A lot of them, that's what they heard. And they're like, oh, no, instead of just ask. Don't assume, ask. But when your religion tells you that it's okay to kill me because of who I choose to love, then that's a problem. When that book give you the right to be a deadbeat father because your child is gay, that's a problem. When your guy have sit around, you want me to follow your guy, sit around and let people be slave and being lynched eight, that's a problem. What the hell makes you think that I'm gonna follow your religion, your God, if my people still going through this? We're still fighting for basic human rights, and that's not a problem. But you're telling me about some heaven and some hell. I don't give a damn about your heaven or your hell. And I absolutely would not want to be in heaven with y'all. I would not. I would not for what? Cause I was on TikTok. Wow, 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 bad. Saying I would definitely be a problem. Y'all guy, y'all Christian guy, and ain't but a guy that's similar to that try to tell me about my sin. I'm like, no, 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 baby. You sat on your throne for eons and allow people to be ate, hung, raped, stripped of their culture. And you trying to come at me. And you knew this would happen because ain't you omnipotent? You knew this would happen. And now I love how y'all love to blame the devil. It's not the devil's fault. The devil didn't create himself. He only did what he was created to do. It's not the guy's fault. I don't know what, because he allowed it, bitch. Y'all stop with the semantics. It's his, her, their fault. So yeah, that's what they can't really. And then they when they go into blasphemy, this and that. Girl, shut the fuck up. Shut up. The truth is the truth. Y'all be wanting to. Y'all just want to be white lies. It's still a damn lie. Just to sleep at night. Just get to the real truth of the situation. 12 years of forced Catholic school. They literally called me the Antichrist from fear. Oh, that's cute to be called Antichrist because I called them out on their behalf. I'll be accepting it. Yes. Cause ain't nothing wrong with that. Apparently, Lucifer. I love that name, Lucifer. Oh, had his own fucking mind. You supposed to ask questions. You supposed to ask questions. You ain't supposed to just be following. That's the blind leader the blind. For what? Why are you supposed to ask questions about shit you don't understand? And I would have loved to have been called an antichrist. Well, I'm probably sure I have, but nobody really just came in the comments. I hope somebody come in the comments and call me antichrist, bitch. I'm like, that's such a compliment. Because, bitch, I don't follow nobody blind. I don't give a damn. You supposed to ask questions about what you eat. How much this job pay? You supposed to ask God, why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? Whatever. You supposed to ask questions. You ain't supposed to be damn stupid. How you gonna find out anything if you don't ask? Closed mouths don't get fed. Yep, that's cope. That's cope. They try to talk about witchcraft, but bitch, don't y'all be having y'all communion when y'all motherfucker doing a ritual. That's I call it the symbolism of cannibalism because y'all per drinking the symbolically drinking the blood of Christ and eating the bread as his flesh. The fuck? If that's not symbolism or cannibalism, I don't know what is. And that's not a cult. That's not ritual. That's not witchcraft. I'm just saying. I say things. I look up things and I think. A lot of them don't think. Don't question God. Well, bitch, fuck him. I'm not following nobody and not asking no damn questions. If you don't know the answer, that's one thing that it's okay not to know. And that's one thing preachers, pastors, whatever. It's okay not to know if you don't know. It's okay to say, baby, I don't know. It's okay to tell your child, I don't know. Let's find out together. Because you don't have to know everything. None of us do. I never made it seem like I know everything, but you get frustrated and mad because somebody answering the real questions. Why should I be still serving your church? Why should I be giving you my money? And I keep feeling lost every fucking Sunday I come here. I feel worse than when I came in. Nobody should feel like that. You're judging me. Who the fuck are you? I had to get a preacher together. I did, babe. A few times. I'm like, hold on, baby. You can't point me to heaven or hell. You ain't die for me. You still have several seats. You are not, I don't get to God through you. And that wasn't even Jesus' job neither. So who the fuck are you to be judging me? Not for his character. Okay, if I'm just a horrible, mean ass person. But baby, you don't know. You are not the judge of that. That's not your place. Cause they get it confused. Jesus was God. No, no. God is the creator. Jesus the savior. Two different things. And that's where I be knowing they can't tell me shit. He's a God the Father, Son, Holy Ghost. And people still trying to figure out who the Holy Ghost is as female, as a woman, girl. So don't tell me nothing. Cause I be like, and I put it in human terms. A lot of times I gotta put things in human terms. I'm like, so you telling me you're your father. Are you your father? Or you were made in his image, in his likeness? You are not your father. You are not your mother. You are the result, the product of them, but you are not them. They be like, oh, yeah, you can't tell me shit. Because that is very basic shit to be knowing, bitch. So, no, you can't tell me damn thing from here on out. And they be killing me when they say it's only one guy. No, it's not. It's several guys and goddesses, babe. Several. It's which one you gravitate to. And that's fine. But don't force me to believe what you believe. I don't force people to believe what I believe at all. And it makes it more fun so that there's more people, more gods and goddesses or whatever you want to call them, them at which to gravitate to. I don't want to follow no jealous ass God. If you the only God, then what is there to be jealous of? We gonna get back to pedophilia. I just need y'all to tap the screen somehow and share this live. Yes, the Christians like the Salem witch trials, killing them innocent women. They did horrible, ruthless ass shit. Christianity has a very dark past, very dark past, and anyone that was suspect got killed too. So they can't tell me nothing about nothing. And then they are the most angry people. I'm like, why would I want to follow your guy? You always angry. You is always angry. Seeing them going down, New Orleans. I laughed in their face. Like Sodom and Gomorrah, repent, repent, repent. They be sounding so insane. What would make me want? Where is the love? We always talking about God is love. Where is the love? Because all I hear is the hate. All we be hearing is the hate. It's got so many people that got religious trauma. They would never step a foot in the church or barely even want to read the Bible because of the hate, the hate, the hate. Where is the love, bitch? The love. Where is the love? Like you go in there dealing with a whole bunch of people, and then yeah, I know they be like going there and just have your mind focused on God. But bitch, people be the problem as well. And according to that, if this is, I'm like, hell, bitch, I may need to focus on the damn people too. Got to, because that's his children. I get it. Hey, like, well, your children are angry. Maybe you are an angry, jealous guy. I just accept it as a no. I don't want to serve that guy, the Christian guy. No, babe. No, no. Shit, at this point, Zoo, Aphrodite, something, bitch. I'm just saying. Y'all ain't gotta believe everything I say. I don't expect people to. But I'm just saying, girl, say, oh, let's get into it because it's the biggest child abuse ring in history and they still getting away with it. Hell yeah. And I'd be like, shit, God is a bit. That Christian guy is a deadbeat father, bitch. A deadbeat father. Because I call on your name and you don't show up. Where are you? Yeah, even Jesus asked, God, why have you forsaken me? He ain't show up for him. So they be giving people a lot of motherfucking righteous judgment. Feel righteous in they self, which is self righteous, but they don't want to talk about that. Judgments because you feel like you can get in with anything and put it in God's name. Can do anything. God wouldn't like this. God wouldn't like you something damn special. People don't like when you get into talking about that because they be feeling the way. They be feeling the way, girl. They don't want to talk about that. But come out of there, and then they don't be having a sense of humor. I'm like, they don't be laughing about nothing. Everything's so damn serious. Like, oh my goodness. Of course, I don't want to be in heaven with you, bitch. I like to lay. Some things I be sarcastic about. I have very dark humor. I'm a dark humor type person. But if you can, read the room or stuff like that, be aware, then you could tell. You could differentiate what is sarcasm, what is this and that. I'll be like gonna laugh. I don't like that. All right, y'all. Well, y'all come up in here now and tell children that they or anyone that doesn't follow blindly will burn in hell. Yes, but they think that's okay. Like what? Like what? Well, I'm going to hell for what I do. But that's not a problem. That's okay. But I don't want children to be molested, right? Hey, sitting around. There is sex trafficking going on. Where is their God when this stuff is going on? They don't want to they don't want to get in a discussion when we're talking about that. You see it's only one person in the building. I'm just sitting here talking about this stuff and this stuff is valid. They be scared they can answer they can tell me that God gonna send you to hell, this and that. But what he's gonna do about the children that is starving, that, you know, this child was being beat by this man that wasn't even his father in Florida, if I remember correctly, to get the gay out of him. And it's what's horrifying is that there's parents that believe that it's for that, but we are the problem. That homosexuality is the problem, but he isn't the problem. Beating the gay out, people are born gay. Some people have civil circumstances outside of it. Yes, I know that, but it's scientifically proven. And we can get into the nape of that because there's so much that they don't know about the different chromosomes, the different variations, and all that, so on and so forth. They only be knowing the basic biology. They be like, it's only man and woman. No, it's not. It's only male and female. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. All you have to, I be telling people, Google is free. All you gotta do is ask questions. But some people will just remain willfully ignorant, regardless of the facts. It's just that. Everybody, some people like to just sit in there, act like they never heard when the facts and the evidence is out there. They ain't coming in here. I know. Please doing this. Definitely. Have you shared the live? It will help. But yeah, back to the pedophilia girl, 33 states. And I know, I mean, unfortunately, it's not gonna stop happening. Um, you know, hopefully it does. That children, will be having sex and stuff like that. Unfortunately, because hormones be away, even if it's not a pedophile, um, you start smelling yourself, you start experimenting. And some parents don't like to have the conversation experience, especially with their queer kids. I'm like, you can still have the birds and the bees conversation, change them to two waltzes or two grasshoppers or something, but let them have that conversation. It's the same conversation. Wrap it up, condoms, make sure they're in sex ed. Like make sure that they're if you have a queer kid, make sure that you're voting for people that is gonna have them have queer teachers. So they'll know there's nothing wrong with them. But it's to be the parents that be kicking their children out of the house and wonder why at 20 years old they have AIDS. They weren't taught. Let them go, and then due to your religion, you feel that you are justified in what your decision rings the bell. Because a lot of us did not have sex ed. A lot of us did not have that conversation with our parents. A lot of us did not. We were still children, but we like the same sex, same gender loving, and they are justified in that. So I'll be like, don't tell me nothing about your religion, baby. You know, they talked about the epidemic in the 70s and 80s and all that type of stuff, the AIDS epidemic. A lot of them were kids that were kicked out, had to get money somewhere because they were discriminated against. People don't think about that. Right at work, or they couldn't get jobs. They had to go and sell their bodies. Even definitely to, predator ass men to have a place to stay, to sell to trade their body for a roof over their head, had to become sex workers, to have something, had to do something in order to eat. People have to eat. And then unfortunately not being able to have, health care and all that good stuff. So they would live a long, healthy life and not even have to worry about STDs, STIs because they would be safe. They would have condoms. They would have these things, you know. So people don't talk about that. They don't talk about a dark, heavy truth. They just want to talk about how unnatural it is and feel justified in getting rid of their children because I didn't raise you to be gay. You don't raise nobody to be straight. You can groom. Cause bitch, I ain't really have no representation. All I saw was the majority of my life. I'm saying the majority of my life. It was straight representation. You can't make gay. You can't look at somebody and become gay. It's either you are the and different other sexualities as well, because it's not just straight and gay. Like it's like all you gotta look up. I believe more people are gender fluid than they know. Some people may a lot of so many people I've met that had a thoughts of, but they maybe didn't act on it. It's so much. It is, and I'm so happy that I'm seeing, especially in the black community, more people are, people have been having conservative views, but a lot of people are listening and progressing. Say anyone ever wonder why they only went for the boys? Oh, you mean for it's just like homosexuality? Definitely, definitely. Oh yeah, and I definitely appreciate you for being in the building. Trying to make sure that we get more people in here and stuff like that. In a minute, because at 10:30 I'm gonna go to McDonald's, so I give me some bacon McDouble, honey. I haven't had a bacon McDouble in a minute. I needed them fries too. I love me some McDonald's, honey. I know what they say about McDonald's, but hey, it's too late now. It's too late. Just how they were saying about the Chinese restaurants. It's too late. It's too late. We know what they be saying, but it's too late, honey. But yeah, I more parents of queer kids need to make sure that they are present, that they are trying. If they don't know, then talk to somebody who does know. Ask questions. I be asking. I be telling adults on some of my lives, like if you have any questions about homosexuality and that and so on and so forth, you can message me. You can ask me questions about it, so you will know. You know, make it easier. Hell, a lot of parents end up being their child's first enemy, and they go to school not being vibrant, and that's what is that is promoting, condoning down low culture, because they're still going to be gay. They're just going to hide it. They're going to be a different version for you, a different version for their peers, a different version for the person that they're with, and maybe forced into being straight because you didn't like it. You said it was unnatural. You said it was this. So they're going to be down low. I know how people love to be like they are so moral and this and that, like a moral code. They so this and that, but baby living in a glass house. So you really shouldn't even deal with your blessing. It's a blessing. Queer kids will love you unconditionally. Like, come on. So the world needs more people like you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, and I be happily throwing a damn brick through it. So they are now. Bitch, don't play with me. A lot of times these type of folks be DL. They be mad because they can't live in their truth. But they can. You can. You will be mocked though. For all them years you was talking shit. Yes, you would definitely be mocked because we are petty, we are shady. You know, you ain't gonna get away. You're not gonna escape that. But it's all right. You will still have a community to go to, especially if you are masculine. Masculine is a type of the hierarchy in homosexuality, regardless of your race. So if you are masculine, you would definitely, and that's go, a race or position or gender, honey, or yeah, masculinity is it. Now, if you are feminine, you're gonna have some problems, bitch. But I digress, girl. It's just people gonna have to come out of that, and so happy with it. But I know it's more so people of color. We more so deal with, you know, the homophobia within our own communities and stuff like that. When more so, the Caucasians, um, they don't really. They do have it now. Don't get me wrong, but it's not at white men, but they are able to express themselves way more than we are, um, and stuff like that. But that's definitely a whole other conversation. But if you are a mask, like I said, girl, you'll be good. Just come out. If you are masculine, just you gonna be like you gonna be swooned. They're gonna be like, come in, especially if you got a dad bod or you are in the gym or something like that. If you're a man and stuff like that, and for the women too, the lesbian, they got the same. If you masculine, that's why I say regardless of race, gender, creed, but you are in. It would definitely be a better place. Now some people will be feeling sick. Some of them they be like, I can't even see two gay people. They don't let them be handsome or let them be like where y'all taking all our men. I'd be like they don't belong to y'all, girl. Those ones that will have the hardest time to accept. Like I'm like I don't. They be like just go ahead and come out the closet. I'm like, are y'all sure y'all really want that? Are they sure they're not. They don't know what they're asking. They don't know what they're demanding. If every dude came out that is on the DL, it would be so many. I be telling them there's so many down low men out here, and they swear they be trying to say I mean. I'm like, baby, I know you don't know. a rose can smell another rose, honey. They're not prepared for that. I'm prepared. I'm embarrassed to take no leave. I know. Oh no, it's okay. I just tell the I just we just speak truth over here. I just keep it all the way 100. You know, we all have our shit, but we historically we already know, which I'm not really gonna get into right now because I was talking about the pedophilia. But yes, embrace who you are regardless. You know, um, you know, there's nothing wrong with being white. There's nothing wrong with your race or nothing like that. Um, just want to make that clear. I know I be very passionate about what I talk about because it's true, and I be definitely the trolls come in, they be wanting to be like, this and that. And I'm like, you ain't gonna get nowhere. We're not gonna get nowhere unless we do, you know, acknowledge history so it never happens again. They be scared to do it. I'm like, girl, come on now, take accountability for your shit or you know, I take care accountability for mine. It is what it is. But yeah, okay, Philly in the building. Period. But yes, indeed. I just I just know that they need to be focusing more on pedophilia because that's harmful. People growing up feeling like they don't own their own body, feeling nasty, feeling like, it was their fault because it's a lot. Oh my goodness, it's a lot of women that feel like it was their fault because of something that they wore or something like that, and it's never your fault. You know, how can how can an adult be sexually attracted to a child? There's nothing normal about that. Nothing. A child can't force you or make you want to sleep with them. You know what I mean? She wanted it. He wanted it. You and never really heard of involuntary erections and stuff like that with men because you just breathed the wrong way. A man is erect, or a boy is erect. And with a girl, like how y'all hormones and stuff like that be changing from stuff like that. They didn't want that. No means no. And back to what I was saying earlier with a lot of women allowing and every man like sitting there. A video I saw on Twitter, well, ex formerly known as Twitter, a video of a woman letting this little boy touch on her ass cheek, and the man just sitting there pretty much applauding it. Like, oh, long as he ain't straight, because it's that they ain't say it, but it's the subliminal. Like, oh, thank God he ain't gay. But you gonna have to worry about him being a rapist or a pedophile. Cause that lets them know from that moment he don't know about no means no. She wanted it. Cause she smiled. So I'm gonna be letting people know women can be predators too. It's just not men. We already know. Some people don't know the statistics, but girl, they're out there too. It's so many women. I was a young adult. So many women said they were gonna put their cat on me and it was gonna change my life and so on and so forth and stuff like that. And I was a young adult. That was not okay neither. Grown women trying to touch my private part, thinking something was gonna happen. No, and ask before you touch. No means no. They tell females in school don't dress or act a certain way, otherwise you're a sinner, which is so false. It is never. It's That's no excuse. And then it's like, that's so that. But we're here. You can't make nobody. Now, if you are an adult and you're dressing suggestively, and you want some attention, okay. But even if a man definitely should be taught self-control. Men are conditioned. That's learned behavior when there are little boys, because men be taught to be man up, no crying, this and that. Men are conditioned to be animalistic. Unfortunately, it's not even. Unfortunately, they are from little chaps on up. They are told you're gonna be a heartbreaker. Grown women, shaking their ass on them, or a grown man, telling him, because usually they're relatives or peers that's being like, "Oh, what's wrong with you? You ain't see all that ass. You ain't trying to grab that ass. Doing and being told like, oh, she don't want to be touched, or she said no, or this and that." But then it's be the adults, usually relatives of family members. I get back to that because I was talking about that earlier. That makes it okay. That makes it okay. They allow even at the family reunions or whatever. Uncle James or Uncle Matthew sitting there, he's a whole pedophile. The child done told their parent, "No, I don't want to go by him. He touching me." So they, "Oh, that's just what he do. He don't mean no harm." But a gay person sitting right there, minding his business, just eating, or less, so on and so forth. Anybody from the Q plus community, minding their business, ain't near no damn child. Here you go, throwing outrage from that for that. Oh, don't be around my child. You sinful, you this and that. But I had to go there because pedophilia is not addressed. It's something seen that is normalized. Pedophilia is normalized. But they don't like to talk about that. Y'all tap up the screen somehow. Because females are taught to, like you said, dress a certain way, carry mace, a stunt gun, and it ain't even against no damn, animals, no motherfucker other species. Girl, it's men, you know? And I my gay ass, I know how love people love to be. Who you gonna protect? Because I made a video said I protect like protect men or protect this and that. And they be like, who you protect? Girl, I've protected so many women from being raped, from being homeless, from being I'm just saying what I've done for community, especially the black community. Walked with this one. I remember we was teens. We was close to graduating. I'm not gonna call no names, but I was walking with her and one of my classmates. Well, both of them were my classmates, and we were walking together at night. And she was making it very clear that she didn't want to do anything with him, and he was trying to force her, but she sat by me, and I wasn't gonna let anything happen because I was trying to make sure did she want him or not. Maybe she did want him, but she didn't want the sex. So I made sure that he knew that ain't nothing going down because I was gonna box his ass to sleep, and he knew me too. Bitch, I'm not the one or the two. And that's not been okay. I've been stopping women like from getting beat by their man, but then I don't. It's like a lot of times I'd be like, who's gonna protect women? It be the gay men, the trans women. I know how y'all love to lump us together, but we be the ones that be sitting there when Roe versus Wade got overturned. Who y'all think was screaming about that? It be us. We be there. But the thing is, we be asking for it back too, because we do deserve that. We're human too. But I'm just saying, like for me, I've done that. I've done it. I still do, even when women don't be standing up for me. I'd be like, hey, bro, I still find it in me. We be the one I still hold door for women, even though I'm a gay man. They do it for me too, because they be saying, bitch, you a queen, honey, and so on and so forth. But I definitely have to call it out and let it be known. We need that back too. And then we're humans too. We're not just here to, entertain y'all. We be the men that y'all need. We may not be the ones that y'all want, but we definitely be the ones that y'all need. But then when a lot of times I have to call it out. A lot of times when women get married or have kids or whatever, y'all don't be around. You totally let go the gay friend. I ain't crying nothing. I'm just. my girl. Try not to fall asleep. But let go of the friendship with your gay friend, which I don't like people saying that because we are not pets, we are not accessories, we are human. I be telling people I'm not your gay friend. Your friend that happens to be gay. You know, let go of the friendship. That's why I be weary of women because a lot of times you meet a man that's homophobic, you let go, he be like he ain't with that gay shit, and y'all drop your gay friend and turn around, he don't like you either because homophobia is built on misogyny and is rooted in white patriarchy. So he don't like you either. He may love you, but he don't like you as a human. He's sexually objectify you, and so on and so forth. If he is homophobic, stay the fuck away from him. He's misogynistic as well. You are there to cater to him. But I had to ask my friends like that. I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to let go of this friendship for him? Because there ain't no coming back. And they'll be like, yeah. I'm like, okay. All right. Getting beat on, have to worry about their kids being around them, and so on and so forth. But I'm just saying, like, show the moves over here. Oh, thank you. I know it's just, uh, but yeah, it's it's it needs to be addressed that men being conditioned um but turn out to be predatory um for the most part, and it's seen as cool, and to not to look at you know girls and stuff like that and make it okay to she wanted it, she this and that. No, she did not. um and trust me when I tell you, it be us gays. They be talking to the straight men being like, no, bruh, we be the ones holding them accountable. I done talked to so many straight men, but like, no, no, that's not cool. I make sure I talk to them. It be us, but we be needing that stuff back. Like we be doing so much. I be telling them, and they be thinking, people be thinking it's a game. I be keeping happy homes happy. I be talking to the women and I be talking to the men. We be the ones right in the middle, but then we get blamed for all the shit. And I be like, ugh. But hopefully one day we'll get to that place where homosexuality is more so normalized and people will get it. People will get it. Because at the end of the day, I'm only loving somebody that you can't or won't love, you know? But hey, it is what it is, honey. Because I'm still going to love who I want to love anyway, regardless. I don't give a damn. Shit. They say what they want to say. Bitch, I'm going to be happy too. The fuck? I don't live to please other people. That is a life that you might as well be dead. But yeah, it's immoral for child marriage is immoral. That's just my short answer for that. They should feel ashamed of themselves, and they need to go ahead and ban it. No exceptions. No exceptions. Talk to your children about sex. Make sure they know how to protect themselves. Make sure they know no means no. Make sure they know about these things. Even if they are queer kids, if you don't know how to handle, you should know your kids. If anything, create a safe space for them to talk about it. You, as a parent, should know your kids and know what it takes for them if they sensitive like this or they tough like this to create a space for them to talk. You should know your kids. When you heard that they queer, you act like y'all don't know y'all kids. Are you even sure you should even have kids? If you are homophobic or whatever, transphobic, don't have no damn kids, babe, because you don't control their sexuality. You don't control that, and stop seeing it as something as your children as something to control. They are individuals. They are people. They are not lesser than you. They are humans. They're not gonna everything that you have laid out. They're not gonna turn out the same way. You may have a plan out for them That's about you. That's not about them. Make sure that they are a decent human being, and let's focus on who they sleep with. That's weird to me. And put yourself in that place. You act like you're the one that is the husband or the wife. Y'all need to stop that, especially single parents. Stop that shit. Because it don't look right. It don't sound right. You are jealous of the fiance, this and that. This is my son or daughter are both at the same time. Your son, not your man, not your wife. Okay? All right. All right. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much, honey. Kelly, for tuning in, honey. I appreciate you. I hope you subscribe because I got way, way more content. And before I go, I'm gonna need some more moderators. If y'all want to be a moderator, let me know. You have to be subscribed in order to moderate because these trolls be something else. You know, I would definitely appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Um, if you want to be a moderator, let me know. I mean, if not, it's okay. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. This was a nice live. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised because it really could have been worse. I feel like that, but I be trying not to read people. I really do. But you know, it is what it is. That's so sweet. I mean, that's fine. That's what I need. I definitely need. I don't expect for us to agree on everything and stuff like that. I love people that have their own opinions and all that type of stuff. I do. But I need that. I need people that need the moderators that are you know fierce. They don't give a damn and all that type of stuff. Because these trolls don't be giving a damn. So I need people that equate, if not that go to hell too, that I go to the depths. If they want to take it there. So let me know. If you want to be one, that's fine. You know. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that came in. It's so dope. But let's make sure we try to make this place we're in that we share this herb a better place for the next person because we're all here. We might as well. I know we all ain't queer, but we're here. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you. Much love to you too. All right. Have a wonderful day.